My name is Wendy Harrison, and I'm the president of the American Academy of Optometry Foundation. And I'm excited to welcome you to this year's first annual, hopefully, pitch competition. So the foundation has been working for the last several years to put together our 6 new programs, which are on all of your seats. The Bright Ideas Pitch Competition is our 6th program, and so we're so excited to launch it today. We're very happy to have everyone here. First, I want to say thank you on behalf of the foundation board to all of the people that worked so hard to bring this competition today. So, first, I would like to thank the pitch consultants. I would like to thank Active Capital, and I would like to thank the AAOF Pitch Working Group, Dave Sattler, Val Sharp, and a special thanks to Danny Ventura, who has been working on this project for years to get it where it is today. So thank you, Danny, for everything that you've done. And now it is my pleasure to welcome our 5 judges. So our first judge is Dr. Melissa Bailey. Our second judge is Dr. Joe Barr. Our third judge is Dr. Joseph Joe Baratti. Our fourth judge is Dr. David Kirchen. And with that, I'm going to thank all of the mentors for all of our groups who are listed on this slide here. We certainly couldn't do this without you. And now I'm going to pass it over to Dave from Active Capital to start our program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wendy. And welcome, everyone. So my job is to essentially ensure that things run on time here. And I can already tell you I'm not that good at my job. But I did want to start and just tell you a little bit about this competition, what you can expect tonight in terms of logistics, and a little bit about our entrepreneurs as well. So we have 5 companies presenting tonight, but those 5 companies, their journey doesn't start on this stage. It actually started months ago. It started when they submitted an application to join the Startup Circle, which is right behind us, with 15 of their colleagues. And this is the first time that it's my understanding that the Academy did this program. And not only did these 15 companies get to the Startup Circle, but these 5 competed against all 30 applicants. They went through an initial evaluation process where we had 10 optometrists review their applications and surface these to the top as some of the most innovative startups in your industry. It's truly remarkable, and all 5 of you and all 15 over there should be very, very proud. If you haven't visited the Startup Circle yet, the Startup Alley, go check it out. There are some really impressive entrepreneurs over there. Each company tonight is going to have 7 minutes to present to you, and then the judges will have 3 minutes of Q&A. Our judges are sitting up here. Only the judges will have Q&A. If you've got questions for the entrepreneurs, reserve them for afterwards. I'm sure they'd love to talk with all of you. And so, it always fascinates me. I get to work with entrepreneurs of all different industries, and it fascinates me what inspires an entrepreneur to start their business. What problem did they encounter, and how do they encounter it that makes it something that they need to go solve? Right, we all have ideas, but entrepreneurs, these 5, it's not just enough to say, oh, this is a problem. No, I have to fix the problem. Our next entrepreneur is coming all the way from India. This competition in its first year went totally international. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Oli Abdal.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected judges, and to my mentor who guided me to be here today. Thanks to American Academy of Optometry Foundation for giving me this opportunity to present a new generation cloud-based software to manage adult amblyopia, office and home-based. Bynocs. Me, MD Abdal, I'm an optometrist and co-founder of this program. So as all of us know, amblyopia is a vision disorder. It's due to abnormal development of the visual acuity. And it is always being considered as a pediatric problem because it starts at young age, and the treatment is considered to be up to the certain age of, somebody says 8, 10 years, and there is no treatment after that. And penalization is only the mode of treatment which was available until now. Now, this is not just a vision problem, it's beyond that. So we have a social and economic impact due to amblyopia, and especially in adults. It affects daily activities like shaking hands or pouring water into the mug. So it's difficult. And it also leads to almost $269 billion worldwide as per the employees' productivity is concerned because of the visual impairment, and it increases car accident risk because of lack of stereopsis. Now, the current treatment, as I was talking about, there is no standard one for adults. However, in adolescents, still the penalization is being with some its limitations, and it is, as we know, that is ineffective, poor compliance, residual amblyopia is another concern. The recurrence, you cross all the hurdles, you stop the treatment, and the recurrence of the amblyopia is a major issue. And it never takes care of the binocular vision, like developing the stereopsis. And that led to introduce Bynocs. It's based on dichoptic principle. So we have patented the process, how we treat amblyopia. And this, in a natural way, so the dominant eye, the better eye says one eye image, the vision. However, if we can reduce the contrast of the better eye, the brain starts seeing both the images together. And this happens because the inhibitory interaction in the ocular dominance colors goes down. So we got this entire process of the principle and gamified the program. So we have multiple games based on this dichoptic principle. It starts with a simple activity to take care of the resolution acuity. And slowly, as the game progresses, it changes its contrast, size, spatial frequency, temporal frequency, and takes care of the crowding effect to improve the visual functions. And once the visual acuity improves, it also takes care of the binocular vision by improving fusion and stereopsis. And we have multiple activities to keep patient engagement, and so far we developed around 15 games based on this principle. So today's time, I think it's more and more recognition is coming. Amblyopia is being considered as a binocular problem now, and more companies are getting into it. And dichoptic therapy is emerging as one of the major effective option, and Bynocs treats both eyes together, is always working together. So we have seen very encouraging results in adults. So this is 40 subjects cohort, and we see at the mean age of 40 years, 3 logMAR lines just in 6 weeks, and then they are continued for a few more sessions to get the complete resolution of amblyopia. And moreover, 88% improved their stereopsis. And we see a huge market potential of like $5.94 billion with a CAGR of 3.7%. Bynocs is US FDA and CE registered. We have global intellectual property in place, and we are the only company currently treating adults amblyopia successfully to our best knowledge. And we have offices in North America, South America, in Middle East, India, and in Singapore. As far as the business model is concerned, we work as a software as a service model. So there is no upfront investment from the clinician. Each patient needs around 30 sessions, 6 weeks, 5 sessions a week. And it is hardware agnostic. It can be used on any existing LED TV and laptop or desktop. And we work with the optometrist as a co-management. So it's a complete concierge model, giving you win-win situation for all. So it is exciting to see many competitors are coming into this landscape, and Bynocs stands out in respect to the hardware agnostic nature and in development of binocular vision. So it's developed fusion and stereopsis. As far as the traction concerned, we have more than 300 clinics who got associated with us, more than 4,000 patients enrolled so far, and there are numerous papers under review for publication, and we are getting good traction across the globe. And this is Only successful because a lot of clinicians involved in it, including me as an optometrist, the team of ophthalmologists, and the IT experts. And obviously, there is a good team, a leadership team, to take this product into the market, led by Mr. Jan Bonnell, Andy Colley, and Adam for this market space. And our entire medical advisory boards is very supportive in terms of giving feedbacks, getting this product right into the market and the clinical practice. And that's why one of the recent conferences says the biggest and most exciting innovation in the eye care industry today, because the adult amblyopes gone from no hope to a successful treatment. In summary, adult amblyopes, as I say, gone from no hope to a successful therapy, as unique patented algorithm results in fast and permanent visual acuity only in 6 weeks time, and that it restores the binocular vision or develops stereopsis. Being hardware agnostic and cloud-based program, it is easily scalable. More than 300 collaborative centers already engaged as per the pre-commercial launch, and experienced team of renowned ophthalmologists, optometrists, IT professionals, the veteran industry experts make this product unique. And we aim to be the market leader and comprehensive management of all binocular vision disorder, so that we can enable people to be successfully binocular in nature and not to be handicapped. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Can you define a little bit more clearly the difference between what your technology does and the technology that's already in space for anisomtropic amblyopes that do the, I think, similar things having to do with favoring one eye over the other during binocular stimulation?
Very true. So it's an excellent one. So as you see the comparative slide, when there are similar market space, so there are approach like Gabor patches to take the spatial and the temporal frequencies. It works on a different pathway. Whereas as a Bynocs program concerned, we are working on both eyes together at all point of time. The summation of the visual information happening in the visual cortex, and both the eyes working together to develop the binocular vision to start with. And as the fusion and stereopsis develop, the demand for resolution acuity is the threshold acuity goes up. So it's a little top to bottom approach for us to yield the result.
First of all, I'll say it's awfully nice to see ophthalmology and optometry working together on a
Thank
project
you.
like this. So happy to see that. I wanted you to clarify something for me, because as I read it and listened to you, it almost sounds like you do 6 weeks of therapy, you're done, everything is beautiful, you're back to normal. Could you clarify perhaps, is that what you're actually saying, that this is 6 weeks of treatment and you're done?
Sure, interesting. So 6 weeks I mentioned to gain around 3 log lines visual acuity. So if somebody is denser than that, if you have patient with denser amblyopia, they would require more number of sessions. But overall, mild to moderate amblyopes are done with 6 weeks of training. It's very fast.
So I would agree with you that this is something that should be treated, amblyopia in adults. How much data do you have on how willing adults are and how interested they are in solving this problem that they've had for 20 or 30 years? I mean, what's the uptake on the patient's part in terms of interest?
A very interesting one. So as you know, that adults are used to live with this so-called handicap condition, and we are here to enable them to regain their binocular vision. So the way we communicate to them that, okay, so you are used to your visual conditions, but look at the future perspective. You might be missing out a lot of visual information, especially having one eye in place. So you are losing out visual information from the suppressed eye, and then maybe you are not able to excel in terms of the any kind of sporting activities. And the third is what happens if you get into any problem in the better eye in future or adulthood, then you becomes legally blind. So it's rather getting into that phase is treat your condition, even though you live 20 years without improving your vision. So it's right time to grab the opportunity and get the vision back. Thank you.
This is awesome. This is the things that I get to nerd out about. Jay and I have run a lot of these competitions for a lot of different industries, and him much longer than me, and it has never been this close. All 5 of you truly did do amazing, and there wasn't a single one of you that wasn't one of the judges' first or second pick. It's truly remarkable. It doesn't get this close. That's why we had the awkward silence for a while. I'm going to go ahead and announce third place first. And the third place goes to Dr. Ali Abdal of Bynocs.